Hello and welcome to Alma Missouri. This new map. Been really waiting for this to come out. Dropped this afternoon. Pretty much downloaded it, and I'm going to be playing it blind, if you want to call it that. So I came onto the map for about 10 minutes, had a brief look around, but I'm going to play this from new farmer mode as if I was just playing for fun. There's no real story to it. We're just going to get going, have a look around the map, discover things as we go along. Now I do know that there are new crops, new productions, and the idea is that we're going to work to getting those crops and productions done. So let's just pull over quickly and just have a quick look and see where our farm is, because obviously we haven't started on the farm. Right, so we up here just arrived in this area. This is the town of Alma, where most of the sale points are, shops down here, and then basically our farm is all the way down here, pretty much as far away, or not as far away as, but yeah, certainly not on the doorstep of the town. Right, so we have field 4, field 9 and field 3, plus our farm area. We have horses, we have cattle, and we have sheep on this farm. Or we have room for those animals. We don't have any to start with. Let's head on down there. Going to have a look and see what machinery we've got. So we're starting a new farmer, so we've got $100,000 in this case, and we're going to play, as I said, just as if I was a new farmer. Well, a new farmer as just a normal game, let's put it that way. No overriding story, just pure fun. So glad we've got the John Deere and not the, well, it's an American map. It has to be John Deere, doesn't it? And so as we go through, we will find all the little places, all the nooks and crannies that we can on the map. As I said, I know there's Peter production, there's quite a few new productions, so we'll start looking through those. But in the meantime, we'll do what I normally do, a railway line without any, you know, have to, oh, there are beams, there are booms, not beams, booms. So this is the town. I think we just passed the pizzeria. But yeah, we're going to look at those as and when we find them. Got to watch out for all the intersections with the traffic. So I think we turn left here. Dirt road as such. Roads seem to be pretty straight, pretty wide, so I don't think we're going to have too many problems with getting machinery around. I think one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to play on a fairly slow speed. I think I'll change it down to 2 times, just so that we're not too rushed. Certainly as we start, we might change it up at different seasons, kind of like I would if I was just when I play casually. So I suppose you could call this a casual let's play game. So the only real criteria that I want to concentrate on new productions, new things that I might find in the map. So here we are. Just jump out. This is the house over here. Just got the trigger points on at the moment, just so that we can make sure we know exactly where they are. Right, so that's sleeping. Won't go to sleep just yet. Can't see a wardrobe trigger. I don't think you can go into this house. Just go back to the front, check it. I don't think. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Guessing you could play a bit of basketball. We'll try that at a later stage. See if we can get in this door. Nope. Nope. Well, that's the house. So basically just a place to sleep. Right, a quick trip around the sheds, barns. Nice John Deere. So let's have a look and see what machinery we've got. Small tractors. We've got the case. We've got 145 horses there. Nice tractor. Then we've got medium tractors. So we've got the older John Deere, 190 horsepower. And then we've got the 6230R, nice tractor, 280 horsepower. Yeah, small horsepower for the size of the farm, I feel, but yeah, it's a start. Not going to complain about that. Harvester, nice decent harvester. That's just our little John Deere runabout. Trailers a bit small as well. Might have to think about changing that out, getting a bigger trailer. Headers, we'll have to upgrade that at some time as well. It's only 8.5 meters, but we can work with that. Corn header, it's good. Cultivator, 250 horsepower, so 280, so we've got enough to pull it. Only just, but we do. 6 meter seeders, 210, so I've used a big tractor for that as well. 9 meters in the planter, that's interesting. Mowers, smallish mowers, suppose we'll have to upgrade those somewhere, but for now they can work. Tedder, that's good enough. Windrows, for size of fields, bit small, but that's fine. Baler, okay, so the silage as well. A decent baler. Country hybrid, yeah, I think. Depends on how many animals we've got. I don't know how many animals we've got there. Header trailer, and then that's obviously for the, yeah, so decent enough equipment. There's the baler. So I'm guessing we'll be making silage. Windrow, tedder, mowing, so there's grass equipment. Cultivator. Seeder, I think. And the planter over there. I presume that opens as well. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, pretty happy with that equipment. It's a good start. The only thing that's worrying me a little bit is the trailer.
cattle shed. Won't go too much depth of that at the moment. Let's just have a quick see how many cattle we can get. 150. Yeah. Right, where does this go down to? So I think this field is ours. Ready to harvest alfalfa. So I haven't done alfalfa before in any of the series, so there we go. One of those are going to be ticked off. Yeah, I haven't done it before, but I think you treat it the same as grass. So alfalfa, or lucerne, as I think we would call it in the UK. I need to check that up. I'm not sure whether it's the same. I think it is. Right, so that's the cattle. Let's just go back down here. So there's the silos. Not sure how much these take. Flat bottom bin. There's going to be plenty of space there. Right, what do we have in here? So the header, trailer. Don't think we're going to need that around the farm. Nothing to get caught up there. There's the case. Nice little tractor. So it doesn't have anything for front end loaders. Corn header. And the case 7150. Yep. So we're just getting to know where all our equipment is as well. Right, so that's got to go to the top of one to load in the top of those. That's going to be fun. I don't think I've used any of these type of equipment because I haven't done any American maps. I've started a little bit on American Falls, is it? Yeah, so that's. I wonder if that needs to be extended. I don't know how much that holds. I think it needs to be extended. I wonder if there's a workshop on the farm. I haven't seen one as yet. Right, so that's the shed that we looked at with all the implements in it. And the John Deere. Right, so this is horses, I presume. So we're definitely going to be doing horses and using the Horseman mod to have them ridden. Another thing that I haven't done before, so there's going to be lots of things that I haven't done simply because I haven't really done any American maps. Oh, I'm so excited. Really excited to get going on this. Lovely horse operation. So that
was the cows. So this must be sheep. Got no chickens. Yep, a sheep. Nice. Bit of pasture. Is there pasture for the cattle? Oh yeah, it is. Sheep and cattle in the same pasture. But small really for cattle, and but it's not a serious problem. Right, what fields do we have? So we've got that field up there, so we're around about here. Past the sheep, we've got 3, 4 and 9 at the back. Quite big fields, fairly odd shaped, not too much of a problem really. Let's going to have a quick look at them. Not sure what needs to be done, so we need to get the grass cut with the alfalfa cut. Be one of the first jobs. So there's the alfalfa there. This is corn. So we can do corn silage. It's growing. Expected yield is low. I think the first big spend we're going to have to get is we need to buy some land information. I think we'll buy that because we might be able to fertilize that cornfield. Wheat ready to harvest. Oops. Alright, so I think first thing to do is we'll get the mower out. We'll get that onto a worker so that it can start mowing the alfalfa. And then we'll get the harvester out. And we'll start harvesting. We'll get straw from the wheat field. Right, so let's have a quick look at precision farming. So that's one. So field 3 and 4 are all part of. Where does that go to? Need to go and have a look at that. So 10,000. It's going to cost a bit, but oh, look at all the silty clay. Silty clay loam, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean it's not too bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. Right. pH. It's probably going to need a bit of lime before we plant next time round. So those two fields which we're harvesting now, pointless putting on this, but we could put some fertilizer onto. And we didn't have anything to fertilize with, so that's an implement that's going to need to be bought. Might just push up the yield on that. Right, let's get going. We'll put the mower onto the John Deere. Get it all connected up. Yeah, considering the rest of the equipment we've got, the mower is a little bit underwhelming, I suppose you could say. But what should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that what the saying is? Looking a gift horse in the mouth? Something along those lines. Right. Get this onto course play. Right. Create a job. Course play. We'll do 3 headlands. Let's get that going. And off it goes. Alright. Now we need to go and get the harvest out. We can harvest that wheat field and put this onto the trailer, I suppose. We don't need huge power on that trailer. So I didn't see a workshop, so I'm going to put down a toolbox. I just want to see if we can increase the put it down in front of this. Working on our machinery down here for now. Let's get this in there and go and have a look and see if we can extend that trailer out. So 30, so we can extend it to 33. Standard is 22. That's far too small. 33. It's going to cost us another $5,000. Needs to be done. We'll get that done. It just feels better, doesn't it? Keep forgetting when you work on the trailer, it unhooks. One of those little things that I'd say a mistake that I make about 80% of the time. Right, so I think that this field is there. It is at the back there. I don't see any roads to it, so there. Right, I have to just load up the corn header and go and pop that outside. normal header, with the header for the wheat field. Can we get through here? Yeah, I think so. Yes, it's like a lot of maps when you first get onto them in new farmer mode. There's a lot to do just to get going off the bat. So we've got 2 crops that we don't want to lose. So I'm not sure whether alfalfa, I need to do a bit of research on that. Probably for the next episode. I don't know whether the alfalfa is handled differently. Put that onto a worker as well. We'll go standard 3. I think it probably could get away with two headlands with the space that we have around here, but just 3 for safety's sake. There we go. Get that job started. There we go. So we've got those things on the go. What we'll do is we'll jump into the trailer. Let's have a quick look at how the definitely going to need a bit of work on it before we plant again. I'm presuming that alfalfa also regrows the same as grass. So I know that in normal circumstances it just comes back up. You just have to look after it. I think the best we ever had on our farm, I think we did about 7 years before we reseeded. It was just such a productive field. It's unbelievably. Lucerne, as we call it, I think it's the same thing. Taking a little bit of driving here. Don't want to go completely into the ditch. Gives them time to turn, especially the first time round. Once we get this full, we'll have to go work out the silos. As I've never done that before, so that could be quite interesting. Might not be in this episode. I think it will be in this episode. Concentrate. Let's get further back a bit. Not very good driving on my part here. Yeah, so first impressions. Nice map. Seems to be pretty well detailed. Wondering whether these little dry riverbeds are going to flood in the rainy season. I'm presuming this is a pretty cold area, so I think it's probably going to have a lot of snow, and not sure how I'll deal with that. Ooh, it's sluggish going up the hill there. It's not a huge field, big field, but of course these can all be combined as well. I don't think I'll do that to start with. I think these fields here will be our farm fields for our animals, I think. Try and keep our animals fed from these fields here. Presuming the horses will eat. Horses might need oats. We might need to do oats somewhere on the line. Horses will need straw as well. They definitely won't be doing animals this episode. It's also nice that we've got to use quite a bit of the starting equipment. And my first thought was I was going to have to sell this trailer, but I think we can use it for a while still, now that we've extended it. Let him do his thing. It's going to change onto a new course now. Get out of his way. I don't know why I presumed he was going to go the other way. Go and pick up the doing it, that's good. Oops. Yeah, definitely this tractor's a bit underpowered for this job. Be okay on a flat piece of land. As soon as he has to turn. Far from full now. Full. Right, let's get this back.
Mowing's coming along nicely. See, there's a lot of grass just around the actual farm. Got to get quite a bit of grass from there. Right, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so I don't think I've done this before. I'm going to need to get the controls out for this. Vehicle, so I need to go near the front. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to get that to the top of there. Going up. Right, so now how do we open the bottom thing? Oh, there we go. I presume we just reverse up to that. Let's go and see if that works. Because we can't drive over that, so side back. There we go. Way-ho.
pleased with that. Really pleased with that, to be honest. Oh dear. Small things. Oops, shouldn't be driving over that. Got to think about these things, you know, driving over the Lucerne. You know, just one of the considerations with Lucerne or alfalfa, should I say, is that you don't really want to break up the leaves too much. That's full. That's good timing. I was expecting to have a run down there. Well, I didn't look to see how much this is. It must take about 10,000-ish litres. So I don't know what the other new productions are. As I said, I know there's pizzas. I think there's tomato sauce as well. So we may have to get some greenhouses going somewhere for tomatoes. We'll have to have a look and see what the rest of the ingredients are. But we first have to make the money to be able to buy them. You know, we only started with 100,000. As I said, we can take loans, but I don't know how much we'd qualify for. We can check up with the bank manager sometime soon as well. See what sort of loans we can take out so that we can get going. First of all, we have to find a way of generating some income to be able to pay off the loans. Right now all we've got is this crop. And I think we might take the corn crop for money to start with. It's probably going to be the best idea is get some cash flow going. We'll put this in the side. We'll sell it then. We'll have a look at the pricing for the wheat and corn when it's ready. Corn should be ready within the next pretty soon. I'd say the next month or two as well. We might have to sell the product at whatever rate we can get, as opposed to waiting out for the absolute best price. But we should be coming into fairly good pricing sort of December, January. So if we can hold out till that time in terms of having to utilize the crops, or to realize the money from the crops, maybe we can have, maybe the bank loans will tide us over enough to be able to get that, and hopefully get the milk going, get a reasonable sized starting herd. So 150, so minimum I'd want to get is 25. Let's have a look around and see, maybe we can utilize the little bits of extra land that we've got here as well a little bit better. Maybe we can do some beef cattle with any male calves that we have. Don't necessarily want to just sell them as soon as they're born. It's a slow process, but we can have a look at it. Maybe we can have a look at some rosé veal, sell them after a year, see how much they're making. Probably not going to be huge compared to what they can as a full-on meat product, but might be able to do a bit of a mixture of work on that. So there's lots of things we can do. There's lots of things that we can do. Just pushed me down the hill. The trailer just... Wow. Yeah. Interesting. It is nice and relaxing just watching the harvester do its thing. It takes a little bit of concentration, which I lose every now and then, just to pick up the product. As we get busier, we'll get workers to do a lot of this type of work. Certainly the harvesting. I'd have to just pop in every now and again and do the carting, the baling. I know you can do that on course play as well, but this is not got much more. I think I'm going to head off and go and offload this. I'll have a look in one of the gaps when I'm waiting for the harvester to come back to get back onto the right side again. Spot on. Spot on. In there, and we'll go and deliver this, and we'll call it a night. Yep. Let's just get this. I don't want to leave this harvester running. is still working. Switch it off for now. Let's go and get this delivered. Nice, good job done. Our first harvest is in. I'll just park this here for now and we'll go and fetch the harvest in. There we go, we'll park that up there now for cleaning. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it hasn't been too boring. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode. Cheerio.